So the next question is for testing the differences between two population and sample means. So the question is, a mobile phone manufacturer wants to produce two different models of smartphones, Model X and Model Y, but wishes to test the battery life in hours. A sample of 50 users of Model X were taken and the data collected shows that the battery life averages at 36 hours with a standard deviation of 5. A sample of 60 users were then collected for Model Y, and the data shows that the battery life averages for 40 hours with a standard deviation of 6. Determine the probability that the difference between the sample means of battery life for Model X and Model Y and the population means of battery life for Model X and Model Y is not more than 8 hours. So when we have a question like this, we will have to be aware of what they want. So the question wants us to show that it is not more than 8 hours, so we will be using the less than sign. So first of all, before answering any problem-solving questions, we will have to list down the test statistics and parameters that we see in the question. So let's read along. A sample of 50 users would be N1 equals to 50, averages at 36, sample mean, which is X bar 1 equals to 36, and a standard deviation of 5. Sample standard deviation is S. Then the sample of 60 users will be N2 equals to 60, averages for 40, X bar 2 equals to 40, and a standard deviation of 6 hours. S2 equals to 6. So in this question, we do not know the value of the variance. We only know standard deviation given here. However, the N for both samples are big, which is more than 30 because we have 50 and 60. So that is why this formula will be applicable. So first of all, we will first write the formula first, which is Z equals to X bar 1 minus X bar 2 minus nu 1 minus nu 2 over square root of S square 1 over N1 plus S square 2 over N2. Now, like the question wanted us to do, which is not more than 8 hours, so the probability will be written like this. Less than 8 equals to P, write down the formula, nu 1 minus nu 2, this is exactly the same. You can just copy it. Square over N1 plus S2 square over N2 less than 8 over 5 square over 50 plus 6 square over 60. Just plug in the values that we have above here. So don't forget the square root. Then we calculate the values. Z less than 8 over 5 square is 25 over 50, 6 square is 36, so it will be 36 over 60. And we will calculate and get a value of Z less than 1.0071. So when we round it, it will be 1.01. Round off to 2 decimal places. So as we go to the Z table, 1.01, 1.01 here. We get a value probability of 0.1562. So as you draw your table, this is where 1.01 stands. So the value for the table is for this area. So this is 0.1562. However, for this question, we want less than that. So this will be the area. Therefore, it will be P1 minus 0.1562. So the answer will be 0.8438.